J4 front to back custom. Just an update on some ASR stuff. I've been talking to a lot of gunite and shotcrete companies, and I've also been doing lots of interviews with different people. I recently did one in front of 200 people, and basically I like to use the analogy of what's happened with ASR in Texas. Is you go to a steak restaurant, the first thing they ask you is how you would like it cooked. So my analogy is as a pole builder, we can no longer blame the concrete companies, and we can no longer blame all the suppliers. So what we have to do, guys, is we have to engineer our mixes. We have to work with an engineer, and we give the gunite and shotcrete companies our engineered mixes, and then when the shotcrete and gunite companies arrive on site, we do a batch, we collect a batch sheet, and we also do a slump test. It is our responsibility as a pole builder to do it the right way. There's been a lot of mistakes made over the course of the last 7 to 10 years from a lot of pole builders. I've made mistakes myself. I think it's time for a lot of pole builders to admit that they've made mistakes. A lot of them have been lazy. That's the reason why this has happened. A lot of pole builders don't have engineers. That is also why this has happened. There's two different types of builders when it comes to pole builders. There's the ones that want to learn from their mistakes and they want to take corrective action, own their mistakes, and learn how to do things the right way. And then there's other people that don't want to learn from their mistakes and continue ripping people off and not caring because that's just who they are. I'm one of those people that I like to learn from my mistakes. I like to own my mistakes. I take responsibility for my actions. And there's a lot of companies that are trying to do the right thing now. So if you're a homeowner that needs to get a new pool, I would encourage you to only work with a company like myself or another company that engineers their mixes. As in my analogy of getting a steak and ordering a steak, it's our responsibility again as a pool builder to work with an engineer to engineer our mixes, and we give it to the shotcrete and gunite companies. That way we cannot put the blame on anybody else. We owe it to our customers to do the right thing because we're the builders at the end of the day. So we have to be accountable and we have to take responsibility for our actions. And as a whole, I think the industry is changing, which is great. And that's all I want to see because our customers are spending a lot of money with us and they're relying on us to do the right thing. Recently, I had a customer tell me that for one of the biggest pool companies in America, the superintendent came to their house and said, well, you should have got a gunite pool instead of a shotcrete pool. That's really, really rude that they would even say that because it comes down to the salesman. And that's the problem in the industry. There's too many people trying to sell compared to people educating. And the problem with selling is because everybody wants to compare apples to apples, but that's not what this is about. As a pool builder, we have a reputation because we do the right thing and we educate people. And for the people that are only looking at their prices, I would probably advise you to quit looking at their price and go with people that are educating you and people that are genuinely going to answer the phone when there's also an issue. So again, I think we're all learning from this. I think there's a lot of people out there trying to do the right thing. There's some people that aren't. I would recommend only working with somebody that's trying to do the right thing. Thank you for watching.